Tennessee, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It's been an honor to run this race, and I hope I did it in a way that dignified you and your families.
Hell yes.
They say victory has 1,000 mothers, and death has no fathers. I own this. I own this loss. You don't own this loss. Particularly the people that my staff, Hale's Angels, who made over 1 million contacts with Tennessee voters. They don't own that loss. You know, brick by brick, call by call, day by day, over the past 6 months, these young people are building for victory one day. I know it hurts. I know how loss hurts. But we've got to remember that it's not the 1,000th hit on the stone that breaks it. It's the 999 before that do it. It's not easy to lose. But we know when we lose with dignity, we honor those we love. I love Tennessee. I chose in adulthood to come back to where I'm from because this is my home, and you are my people. We have got to stick in this for the long haul.
Right.
We've got to. We know it's difficult. We know a minority party in a super minority state, it's difficult to keep hope alive, but we've got to do it. We've got to do it. You know, it's unimaginable to me, two short years ago, that over 100,000 Tennesseans would vote for me to be their United States Congressman. It's unimaginable to me, but that was the work we did. And I'm not going to be a candidate for this seat next time, but someone will, and they've got to do better. And we've got to do better. We've got to keep growing. We've got to do it. There is so much good in this community, but so much that needs fixing. We know that Tennessee in our hearts is a Tennessee that we can achieve for ourselves and our posterity. And so I encourage you to stay in the fight for ourselves and our posterity. We're Tennesseans. We don't hide from history. We make it. We make it. You know, my favorite author, Tennessee author, is a guy named Hale. He wrote that book, Roots. And the motto of Roots, the motto of his life was to find the good in praise. Today, let's find the good that we had a free and fair election in Tennessee, that we had record turnout, that we had turnout right here in our home that hasn't been achieved since the Civil War. Let's find the good and praise that, and let's keep working forward. I'm all in with this. I grew up here, right here in Murfreesboro. And I remember reading a book as a child about the lost boys of Sudan who found refuge in our community after the wars of the 1990s, right here in Rutherford County in Nashville. And I don't remember much of the book, but I'll never forget the words that closed it. The boys wrote, "With the gift of Tennessee, God has outdone himself." God has outdone himself with the gift of Tennessee. The value of our state isn't necessarily just measured by GDP, by unemployment rates, by statistical figures as good and important as they might be. It's too measured by the capacity for our community to care for one another. As the Gospel of Luke tells us, to whom much is given, much shall be expected. We've run the race. We've kept the faith. We've done good for ourselves and our community. And we might have lost tonight, but Lord knows we're going to win one day. Thank you so much.